Hi guys! So I've been kind of neglecting my vlog channel only because I really don't know what way I want to take it or like what I want to do with it, but I knew I wanted to have it just for like random videos, and I know that I can be a lot more casual on this and kind of just do with it what I want, you know what I mean? Kind of whatever. So I decided that I wanted to do kind of like chit chat vlogs. I really enjoy watching girls like ShanXO, who, you know, she's a big example where she just kind of sits down and vlogs about random stuff. And I just kind of wanted to do stuff like that and just talk to you guys because, you know, when you're on a beauty channel, everything is just so beauty related, obviously, right? And I feel like I connect with you guys really well and I talk to you guys a lot and interact with you, and I want to continue that. And I know those of you who have subscribed to my vlog channel are like the ones just, you want to see that side of me. So I decided to name this one Wine Chat because I love drinking wine, you know, to unwind, and I thought, you know, we're all women. Most of you that follow me are close to my age or, you know, older, and you can appreciate relaxing with a glass of wine. So I'm going to pour a glass of wine. Now, on really hot days, my favorite wines are Proseccos, which is like a white sparkling wine. This one is just called Prosecco. It's not the one I usually drink, but my liquor store didn't have mine. If I do drink white wine just regularly, I like Pinot Grigio, and my favorite Pinots are, look at that, I already, do you see this? See, I already had a glass, which is how I got the idea, obviously, and I got the wine rash. You guys get the wine rash on your neck? It doesn't even matter how much I drink. I could have one sip of wine and all of a sudden I've got the red wine rash. So this is a really big wine glass, but that's okay. So yeah, if I drink white wine, I really like Pinot Grigio, and my favorite at the moment is Barefoot Pinot Grigio. So it's a California wine, which I'm not usually the biggest fan of California wines, but this one by Barefoot is fantastic. So I would definitely suggest giving it a try. Also, please tell me your favorites. I am a Pinot snob. I'm not a fan of Chardonnay. So I'm really new to white wine. I'm usually a red wine drinker. So if you have any recommendations on white wines, please comment and tell me because I'd love to try them. So I don't really know what I'm going to talk about today. I kind of wanted to touch base about my brother, Steve. I didn't really talk about it in any videos because I didn't really want to bring it up on my beauty channel. And, you know, so most of you know that my brother Steve was really sick with lung cancer. Actually, it was called small cell carcinoma, which is a type of lung cancer, and he wasn't given long, and he lasted way longer than he was given because he had such a will to live, and he lasted 2 years with us. And he was surrounded by his children and his wife when he passed, and I have mixed feelings about it. I became really like attached to him and close to him after he got sick because, as you know, he's quite a bit older than me. He's about 20, I'm gonna say he was 24 years older than me. So I was closer with his children, who are 16 and 18 now. But when they don't live that far from me, they live about 25 minutes away. So I really just tried to get more involved and be there for whatever way that I could. And I got, you know, quite attached to him and his family and the whole situation. And you guys helped a lot with we did the fundraiser last year in June. So I just want to say like a big thank you to you guys for being so supportive and there for me through it, and sending your beautiful messages to me, and your emails and your tweets and your private messages and everything like that really means a lot to me. So I just wanted to say thank you. And Steve is in a better place now. He's not in pain, and I feel in my heart like he's okay. You know, like I feel like he's at peace, and that he's just waiting for us wherever that may be, and we'll be reunited one day, wherever that is, kind of thing. I have to say though, I need to kind of vent. This is going to be a little bit of a vent. Now, I'm really upset about the pastor, or the man that spoke at his wedding or did the proceedings. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a religious person. I am more of an astrological believer, but I'm very much open to everything. I love learning about religion. I love learning about astrology. I love learning about atheism. I love learning about science. I love learning. I love hearing people's beliefs. I love hearing people's sides of things. But my main belief system is that I'm not going to know until it happens. So I'm open to learning and hearing and doing, but truly nobody in my heart, I feel like nobody really knows until they're there. So I love having something to believe in, and I love something that brings you comfort, and I think that it's so important. And I think that, you know, but I truly think that like we really don't know until it happens. We can read all the books we want and listen to all the people that we want and put our hearts where we want to put our hearts, but like until, you know, we say our final, or take our final breath, we don't know. So anyways, at his service, oh, it pissed me off so much, guys. The pastor decided to say, oh my God, that unless you come to faith, you will never see Steve again. He said that he says, I don't care if you're his family, I don't care if you're his friend, unless you come to God, you'll never see him again, and you'll burn in hell. He had the audacity to say this at my brother's funeral. He straight up was using my brother's funeral to sell religion. And I don't mean sell it, like I really hope I'm not offending anybody, because I'm the last person to ever want to offend anybody in that regard, because I appreciate everybody's right to their belief. But it wasn't the time and place to try and bring people over who aren't necessarily into religion. And he was like, you know, my brother Steve was passing, and he knew he was coming, so he found faith as a way to give him comfort. And I know that he wouldn't have wanted that at his funeral, somebody to try and sit there and say, you know, like, how dare you say to his kids who, you know, don't go to church, and I don't know what their belief system is, that if they don't believe and they don't come to faith, that they'll never see their dad again. And that, and he said the only reason Steve has secured a spot in heaven is because he came to faith. I just felt like it wasn't really proper to do that at his funeral. I just think that it wasn't the time or place. And he kept saying, oh, we're running short on time. Oh, we need to hurry this along because there's another service. Like, I understand you didn't really know him, but like there is a full chapel here of people that did. You know what I mean? So I didn't really appreciate that, because I actually, unfortunately, was just at a funeral on Saturday for my aunt who was 91, so I feel as though it was more a celebration of her life, and it was a beautiful, I'm Anglican, that's my religious background, and it was a beautiful ceremony, and it was just, it was really well done and tasteful, and it wasn't anything like, he was there to talk about how amazing Laura was and not anything else, and I really wished that the pastor had, at my brother's funeral, had just kept it at that and not tried to, you know, anyways. I needed to vent that. I just felt good, you know, I just needed to get it out, because knowing me, I'm the type of person where if it was any other situation, I would have said something. I would have said that wasn't very tasteful, but I did not say anything because it was his funeral. And to me, you don't do that. So I kind of let it be. So I'm getting back into videos and I'm doing that. I've got a couple of cool ideas that I was thinking about doing because it's summertime and I'm getting more excited and things like that. So I wanted some ideas. So I've got some cooking ideas because I'm experimenting more with my vegetarian meals, and I've perfected the most amazing vegetarian meatloaf, you know what I mean? It's made with lentils, but I perfected it, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it's Pinterest worthy, like repin, Pinterest worthy. So I'm going to kind of make a list and really focus on doing more vegetarian cooking videos because I know that you guys like that, and it's really important to me to share that with you because I love cooking so much. The day in the life vlogs for me, not really gonna happen very often because my day in the lives are pretty standard. YouTube isn't my job, so I don't have these abundance of free days to go shopping and do this and do that. So my days off are usually spent doing some beauty videos, house cleaning, running around town doing errands, things like that, you know, and it's really boring. You guys don't need to be brought around doing that. So yeah, so hopefully will be more this summer. It is a long weekend. I'm going to be going out tomorrow with Chris, so I might tape some stuff tomorrow. I'm still having difficulty taping in public. Like, I'm still kind of getting over my fear of that. I definitely envy the people that can be around a whole bunch of people and not feel embarrassed, because it's really strange to whip out a camera and just start talking to it when there's a lot of people around. I'm going to see Casey in June, and hopefully we can do some videos together when I'm there. You know, other than that, not too much else. I've been really enjoying extensions, hair extensions. I have 22-inch ones in right now. These ones are amazing. They're new. I just got them a couple days ago, and I've been using them, and I'm in love with them. When I talked to the company about them, I was like, honestly, I'm not even joking, like, wow, never been so impressed. So there's going to be a giveaway with those too. So there's a lot more giveaways going on. Like, I'm getting contacted by a lot more companies. I'm doing everything independently. I'm really trying to keep that organic feel to my channel of organic, kind of doing it on my own and not being paid, not doing sponsorships, you know, not being taken over, and just being really, you know, but I'm really enjoying being contacted more because I really enjoy doing giveaways and I enjoy giving back. So that's been really fun. Yeah, so I feel like I could talk forever, and I feel like some of you could listen to me forever, and then some of you could be like, you need to shut up, Stacey, because you talk too much. So I kind of just, let me know what you think of these random chit chats and just hearing me. Like, I don't have a plan. Like, when I sit down to do this today, I just decided wine chat. What we chat about, I don't know. It's kind of just more an impersonal therapy session for me to be able to get stuff out that's on my mind, that whatever is in my mind. Because I feel like so many of us here are so related to each other in the sense that we think of the same things, but we don't have anybody to feel like we can relate to. So I like to think I can relate to you guys, and that you can relate to me, and you can share your experiences with me. I mean, I really want that bond with you. So definitely let me know what you think of these, because honestly, if you like these kind of things, I will do them a lot. Because sometimes I just sit here alone and I think, God, I wish I could just put my random thoughts on the internet, you know. Kind of like Trish Paytas, but not so much like Trish Paytas. You know, she just kind of says whatever she feels like without any regard. Like, in a way, I envy how she just says whatever she wants. And in a way, sometimes I sit there with my jaw dropped, like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. But then the other way, it's, oh my God, like, I wish I had the balls to just not give any fucks. You know what I mean? I give none. So cheers to you. Cheers to my first wine chat. Cheers to the comments that I'm gonna see under here. And I will see you in my next wine chat. I'm going to try to do these weekly. I definitely think that's something that I want to do. So if you like the idea of that, let me know. If you made it through this whole video, oh my God, I love you. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Next time, bring your wine and we can chit chat. I'm gonna try to do a new wine every week that I do it, and we can talk about it and see how we like it. Maybe I'll do a wine that you guys recommend to me and I'll let you know what I thought of it. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. You tell me what wine I should drink next week. As long as it's a Pinot Grigio, and I'll get it if I can find it, and I'll review it before we start chatting. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.